Hello, everyone. This is Amy of AJC Magic TV. I do welcome you in. I know Tina, T. Marie Photography, she may still be on. That's okay. It's just hard to pick a time and go. I was going to do a I Heart Fall tag that I was tagged by Rachel Loves Disney. And I figured, well, what better time to do it than now? So I do welcome you in. Welcome in, James Ryan. Welcome in, Monarch Moments. Garrett, Michelle, Hannah. Hello, Rob Fuzz. Thank you for joining. I know there are various other people that were tagged. With that, I will wait until see. Yeah, I bet you I am. Yeah, I do see that. Ah, my connection here. Sorry. Hopefully it gets better. If not, then I will have to grab my other thing. Thank you, Garrett. I may take a look here. Choppy here. I will be right back. Welcome in, Katrina, Shawana Creative Circle. I'll be right back. I just want to grab something. It does look a little choppy, so I do apologize. Hang on one moment. Now I'm like in the smallest possible room, or the room that's like the furthest from everything, trying to upgrade everything. Welcome in, Myers and the Mouse. What in the world with Russ? I do thank everyone for coming in. It's much appreciated. I'll be doing, like I said, I Heart Fall tag. Rachel Loves Disney had tagged me. And if anybody else wants to do a tag, I will put the questions in my description after the stream. I know she also, so I know she tagged some other people. Just going to go ahead and pull up the questions, and then we'll get started. Feel free to drop in what your answers might be in the chat. So good afternoon, Car Key. What in the world with Russ? Monarch Moments, Garrett, Michelle, and Hannah and Gabe. Shawana Creative Circle, James Ryan, Russ. And if anybody else I missed, Rob Fuzz, and Katrina, Jonathan Chong. I do appreciate everyone dropping in. I know it's like dinner time and just various things, especially on the East Coast. And I know people are in the parks. Hello, Rhonda, Dances with Goofy. Thank you for joining. I do appreciate it. All I ask is if you're new to the channel, please check us out. We have been doing trivia. Sometimes it's Disney trivia, sometimes it's just regular pop culture, American trivia, or just pop culture, history, just various trivia. Also, I do show different pin merchandise, different Disney merchandise. If I ever get to go down to Disney World, I'll be going live from the parks. I also sometimes show around the city of Pittsburgh area or Western Pennsylvania. And if I head east or whatever, sometimes I like to show around Pennsylvania and Ohio and West Virginia. So it is. So check out all our videos and different live streams that we have done, and consider subscribing. It is much appreciated. But here we go. There's 12 questions. Like I said, feel free to answer in the chat also. And I'm sorry if it's still choppy or anything. I just trying to get it going. Okay. First first question is favorite fall scent. Sorry. I'm going to be in Florida and kind of looking at some dates of when I'd like to try to get down. Um, and maybe sooner, maybe Christmassy, not actual Christmas week, but sometime before that. I sit there and wonder if I should go like mid November, right before my annual pass expires, and get a couple more times on there before I renew. But then I just wonder what the parks will be like with Christmas stuff. Would it get a little bit better as Christmas gets closer, or are they going to just go ahead and do kind of like what they're doing with Halloween? But then I wonder as Halloween gets closer if they're going to do any more other surprises that they haven't pulled out yet. But it'll be interesting to see. So, plus, I also want to try to be down there when maybe some other different YouTube people and friends and stuff that meet up and say hello and then go on our ways or enjoy a ride or two or a meal or something with them. So here we go. Favorite fall scent. The favorite fall scent for me is kind of like that apple cinnamony type of smell. Um, I know people in this time of year go crazy over the pumpkin smell, different pumpkin stuff, and and different things like that. But for me, it's more the apples, the crisp apple smell, the cinnamony apple type of smell, type of thing. Um, I I like pumpkin pies and stuff, but I don't go total pumpkin crazy where I have to be at Starbucks the day pumpkin spice comes out. That's not me. Although there are some um, different tastes of pumpkin spice, like the taste of fall, that I kind of enjoy eating and that, but I don't go totally crazy for it. Best way to spend a rainy day. Best way to spend a rainy day. For me, is probably watching a movie, whether I'm at home on the couch, enjoying something on Disney Plus or a movie that I have in on a DVD or something, or actually going to the movies. It just varies. Although right now you can't go, you can go to the movie theater, but there a lot of it's older things. Although it's been kind of fun watching some of the stuff back on the big screen. But so just kind of curling up watching a movie and stuff. Sometimes maybe sleep in or even take a nap. I just did a video on Marvel Universe of Superheroes exhibit opens at the Henry Ford Museum from comics to films with over. Wow, that would be pretty cool, Shawana. There's a lot of Marvel fans in this community here besides the Disney Junior. They like the Marvel also. Yeah, I'm not sure why my camera is kind of fuzzy. I'm not sure if it's because of the connection or what. Used to be reading a book, but YouTube has taken over. Yeah, pretty much for me, Jonathan. Although it depends on the book for me, but yeah, I know other people that could sit there and um, there we go. Hopefully, this is a little bit better. And I'm wondering if it's my camera that's off a little bit. Make sure your live button is red. That way you'll know I do apologize on that. I had to get a new paper white today. At least it's Prime Day, so it's cheaper. I had to get a new paper white today. Yeah, that's the big thing. Playing board games, that's always fun. A lot of times I enjoy doing that with different friends. Yeah, I don't know why I'm like sorry that I'm kind of off on the thing. I might have to switch devices here because it just doesn't want to focus very well today. Sorry about that. Yeah, it just looks kind of off focus, so I do apologize. I used to love Risk, Rule the World. My favorite fall drink, it used to be apple cider. One of the reasons why I have to say it used to be, if it's not pasteurized, I cannot drink it anymore. So, because of a kidney transplant and everything, and being on immunosuppressants, I have to be careful on what type of beverages. But apple cider was one of my favorite fall drinks. But since it's not pasteurized, or I have to look for a brand that's pasteurized, but a lot of times they're not. But I would have to read the labels if I decide I wanted to do that. But apple cider was one of my favorite fall drinks. I know some people say like otherwise it's probably hot tea. I'm more of a tea drinker. Pumpkin spice coffee, Noah says. And unfortunately, I'm not a coffee drinker, but I know I do drink teas, various tea. So that would probably be my next one. Hot chocolate to me is more of a winter drink. I know people do that. I have a sugar house and a cider mill just down the road, and there's nothing better than the fresh milled apple cider. Yeah, one of the farms, when you go visit it here for the pumpkins and they do apple picking and that, they have spouts that you can get the fresh apple cider right from those spouts and everything. But I can't drink it because it isn't pasteurized. So, but all my friends, I make sure they get to taste it. Football, yay or nay? For me, football all the way from Friday Night Lights to Pro Football Sunday. College football is a big deal for me also. I do like the major college sports, but I do also support the Division II teams because I went to a Division II college, and unfortunately, they're not playing at this time. I'm not sure if they're when and if they're going to have a season, but I do miss that because I would have been, if they would have been playing, or their division decided not to play this year, um, so I kind of miss that on the Saturday afternoons or early evenings. Going to Slippery Rock football, university football. They've been pretty ranking in the last few years, and last year they were actually in the NCAA double A championships, various types of things. Have a good night, Shawana. Thank you for joining. I do appreciate that. Have a great evening. But I do miss that. I also miss the Friday night football whites because just the whole fall time of whether it's the football games. A lot of I do like to go to various marching band festivals because I know various kids in different areas. And just my own hometown marching band. But I do know a lot of kids from my youth group, friends that have kids that are in the marching band, plus my own nieces and nephews have been in the marching band. Welcome in, Don from Hitchhiking Bones, if I didn't already say hello. But but I've been missing the Friday night lights, going to the games and even to the band festivals. So that's been something that I missed this year. So yes, football is big for me. The pro football, I do follow the Pittsburgh Steelers, although they're a hit or miss on different things. That's my hometown team, but a lot of times, I'll root for other teams when it comes to the Super Bowl and different playoffs if they're not in it. Driving past an empty Michigan stadium every week is sad. Yeah, I'm sure, Karki. A couple of years ago, Slippery Rock was invited to play at the University of Michigan against one of their other college teams. So I actually drove up for the weekend, and that's a pretty incredible stadium and everything. But yeah, I can't imagine because I know here um, the University of Pittsburgh plays at Heinz Field, but they don't get the crowd like University of Michigan and Penn State get. Penn State has a giant Beaver stadium, and they get the crowds whenever there are games and people camp out like all weekend. Welcome in, Blaine of the Raleigh Creative Travel. Thank you for joining. So yeah, they're all hurting there, the Big Ten, at least for now. I think they're going to be starting up a season coming soon, I believe. Favorite article of clothing this fall? So far, like the fall here, I haven't been able to wear them yet, but I usually wear hoodie sweatshirts when it's a little cooler, long sleeve t-shirt. Um, it feels cool in the mornings and stuff, and I really haven't been out in the evenings after work and to be outside in the fall evening weather only on occasion, but so I haven't been able to wear that. Oh yes, I will let you know, Karki, if I ever get back out that way. It was really cool to go to that stadium, and there is a very big there was a big relationship there with the University of Michigan and Slippery Rock. So that's one of the reasons why I decided to go. Welcome in, Billy. Kenzie Days' mom. Thank you for joining. Much appreciated. But usually a hoodie, a jacket, light jacket. Right now, I've been wearing a light jacket. Right now, basically, I'm just going to work. We're allowed to wear jeans, but I'll wear a dress shirt or a polo shirt, depending on what the weather. A lot of times it's cool in the morning, but by the time I leave in the afternoon, right now, it's gotten a little warmer, and then I feel warm with the long sleeve shirt and a jacket. So I haven't gotten that far yet to be in the hoodies and stuff, but there'll be plenty of time here soon that I'll be wearing hoodies and jackets and hats and stuff and be tired of wearing them because you just get weighed down with everything. Haunted house, haunted hayride, or haunted corn mazes? Haunted houses, haunted hayride, or haunted corn mazes? I love doing the haunted hayrides. Um, I would say haunted hayrides would be probably my number one because they're kind of fun to get a little bit of a ride around, and you're not as close to the actors. Sometimes they come up to the wagon and stuff like that, so you're kind of in a little bit of a safe zone in a way. But then I don't mind going into the haunted houses. It just depends um, what types they are. One of the big things I can't wait to do, and I was planning on doing that this year, was to go to Halloween Horror Nights at Universal Studios. Was planning that to go and do that and everything. So it's been kind of disappointing. I know they did open up 2 scare houses. I don't know. There was always rumors of ones, as but I haven't heard that from the people that I know that go to Universal. But I know like Nick and Sam and Airsom Emporium and a few other people, they've gone to the Universal 2 haunted houses that they scare houses during the park hours. but I really want to go to Halloween Horror Nights and experience that all together. Yeah, Billy, I'm guessing here will probably be a little in the 70s there too. Oh, you're welcome. Welcome in. Rachel loves Disney. Thank you for joining. Highs in the 80s. So yeah, I would say haunted houses and the haunted hay rides. Corn mazes, I'm not. I always wanted to go. We have a big one that's close by. And I'll usually start walking in there and think, okay, I'm going to take some water. I'm going to conquer this, and then I get bored about halfway through, and then I just start cheating, just because I got tired of being in there, just trying to get out. So, so it's just kind of crazy in that sense there. But I never been to real giant ones. But there are a few here that are fairly big. The scariest movie you ever seen? Um, was there's been a lot of different scary movies. I know, like Friday the 13th. I know they're all older, but that's the ones that I grew up with. Friday the 13th, Halloween. I know our local amusement park. Um, they did they got footage from the 3D Friday the 13th movie, and they were using that in a 3D film set for their Fright Nights. And to me, that was scary watching that. And of course, like when somebody got stabbed or something, water would spit out or different things. So I just don't like that type of thing. I don't mind watching the scary movies and stuff, but those ones were scary at the time. I'm trying to think of I haven't really gone and seen. There's been a couple scary movies. I usually will go with my niece. She really loves horror films and stuff, but the last couple ones, they were kind of duds for me, but I can't even remember the one that really kind of scared me was Annabelle. I don't know if anybody with that, just because the creepy doll and everything. Hello, Shannon or Jessica or Janice. Welcome in. Yes. Hi, Jessica. Thank you for joining. I cut my teeth on Stephen King novels, but Hocus Pocus is about as heavy as I go now. Yeah, the one that really bothers me with Stephen King is Pet Cemetery. That little boy just comes out with that scalpel and just it's just spooky, crazy. Yeah, it's just like a hello, Shannon. Thank you for joining. Welcome in. But yeah, I would love the. I know Stephen King. He lives up in Maine, and I had friends when I was in college. I would talk about his house, and he would come out like at Halloween and stuff. So it would be kind of interesting to meet somebody like him. If he's just as creepy as the books or whatever. Favorite candy to eat on Halloween? Ooh, that's a hard one because there's a lot of good choices. Um, I would say probably the Reese's peanut butter cups. Usually my choices when I go through the store, it's usually a Hershey style bar, whether it's the Reese's peanut butter cups or a regular Hershey bar or the Kit Kat bars. Although we do like the Snickers and the Three Musketeers here, it just very, it's just very thing. But I would say the Reese's peanut butter cups. I've been eating a lot of those lately. I also eat, and yes, I know a lot of people do not like it, but I like candy corn or the harvest mix where you get the little pumpkins mixed with the candy corn. I love those little pumpkins type of candy, but the candy corn's also good. And if you mix peanuts um with all of that, it kind of tastes like a Baby Ruth bar together. Thank you very much, Karki, for joining. Have a great dinner. I do appreciate that. I am first and last a Butterfinger guy at Halloween. Ah, yes. I had to buy a bag of Butterfingers for my dad. He likes those. I usually go with whatever's on sale, but a lot of times I'll have like 3 bags for whatever amount, and it's usually the Hershey's or the Snickers and stuff. Welcome in, Shannon. If I didn't see you, hope you guys are doing well. And Jessica, let's see. What will you or your kids be? What? Uh-oh. Hopefully I don't lose anymore. Sorry about that. For some reason, the internet just decided to disconnect. Sorry about that. If you haven't read King's books on writing, read it. It tells a lot of the stories behind the stories and the things he was going through when he wrote them. Okay, Rhonda, that'll be interesting. I did kind of start reading something about him, and maybe that's part of the thing or whatever of how he did a lot of that. Welcome in, One Stop Mouse. Thank you for joining. I haven't really thought about what I'm going to be for Halloween yet. I know one of the options for me could be Harry Potter. I do have a blue robe that I gotten, so whenever I was doing Shrek the Stream, I could kind of do something with that blue robe. A lot of times I like doing a vampire, or I might just wear a Halloween T-shirt. I'm not sure what our township's doing with Halloween night. So I think they're doing regular trick or treating type of thing or something of that nature. A lot of times my church would have a trunk or treat event, and I would, last year I went as Harry Potter and handed out the treats to the trunk or treaters and sort of decorated my car. I used to try and decorate it, but there are people out there that have way more talent than I do of decorating my car, of your cars. And a lot of those people have some great ideas. So if you've never done it before, I'm sure it seems like nowadays everywhere around the world, or at least around the U.S., there's trunk or treat events and people go all out. I've seen where people dress their cars up as like monsters, or friends of mine did a zoo and flamingo beach scene. So all kinds of different things. Welcome in, Timothy Rainwaters. Are you still in Disney, Timothy? I hope you had a good trip, or you're still having a good trip if you're still there. So thank you for joining, Timothy. Usually, my niece and nephew, last year, my nephew was the Joker from that Joker movie that came out. And my niece, she does some type of monster or zombie type of person. So they'll probably do something like that, more like that. Favorite fall recipe. Um, Shopping at Disney Springs. Just wanted to stop by and say hi. Well, have a fun time then. That's always fun at Disney Springs shopping. Lots of good stuff to buy. That's why I'm like, I need to curtail my shopping in case I do get to go to Disney, because there's a lot of stuff. And also, I don't know if you get to go back to Epcot or not, and if you're annual pass holders, there's supposed to be an annual pass holder shop in the Germany pavilion, and they do have special. I guess they're bringing out some of the annual pass holder stuff that maybe they sold in the past, or from various events, and different things now. There look like some special edition Germany shirts and stuff on that. I did see it on the Big Fat Panda on one of his videos. Yeah, I was talking about a Germany shop that was for annual pass holders. So, and some of the merchandise was like 50% off, and you actually still get the 30% off, he was saying in his video. So check that out if you're an annual pass holder and at Disney, and you're at Epcot. I know I would want to tell a few friends about that to go check that out. Yes, I think we're going tomorrow for that. That'll be cool. Yeah, make sure you check that out. I like fresh baked apple cinnamon pie in the fall. Yes, that would be one for me. I'm not one to actually cook a lot of different things, but like you said, the apple pies are good. I like doing bonfires with s'mores or apple dumplings. Um, I mean, make apple dumplings in a different setting, but s'mores and baked apples on the fire. So, and caramel apples sometimes. And welcome in, Pam's fam. Thank you for joining. I do appreciate that. And Jonathan Chung, have a great evening, Timothy. Yeah, I'm gonna rewatch it, but there was some neat merchandise that they showed there that I'm gonna have to. If I'm hoping to get down there before they do not have it available anymore, but that would be pretty interesting because there was some good stuff that looked like in the video. But my favorite fall recipe would be like an apple pie or s'mores or apple dumplings. Okay, Timothy, have a great night and enjoy your evening. And if you're eating out, enjoy your dinner if you haven't already had dinner. Pumpkin pie, that's one. Usually towards Thanksgiving, I do enjoy pumpkin pie even as the time goes on. But once Thanksgiving hits, I'm done with the pumpkin pie. I move on to other pies and stuff like that. So yeah, those are all good things. What is your favorite thing about fall? I think just the cool, crisp air. A lot of times, um, I don't do it around my house that often because I'm more in a suburban area where they don't really want you to have the bonfire type of things. But I do have friends that have bigger yards and they're out in different counties that have bonfires and just hanging out around a bonfire or going with my youth group. We would go to the pumpkin farm and do do a hayride and then go to the pumpkin patch and each get a pumpkin and everything. But the cool, crisp air of fall, it's even like a Friday night going to a Friday night football game when it's cool and crisp and just that certain smell of the air, it's all that time. The kids go back to school before the change in times. Yeah, some of our school districts are slowly going back to school. I guess you can auction your kid out for the year in cyber school and stuff like that. And I'm not gonna really comment on it because I don't have kids, but I know like my nephew, he wanted to go back to school because he wanted to be around his friends and different things. Plus, he worked most of the time during this whole time anyway, so it's already he's already been out there, so it wasn't like that. Love Friday night under the lights on a cool, crisp night. Yes, Blaine. Cool air blowing over the tapestry of New England forests. That's nice. Yes, eggnog, James. Eggnog's more for me after Thanksgiving, but I love eggnog, and usually as soon as I see it, I do buy it. But it goes fast in my house, and can never buy a bigger jug or whatever. But I love the eggnog. I've tried the chocolate eggnog that they've had, and then there was another flavor they had one other time, but it's okay. I'd rather just have the regular eggnog. Oh, you're welcome, Jamie's Disney Kingdom. Thank you. I usually enjoy doing some tags. It just depends on what type they are. Um, but something like this, where you're talking about things that you like to do, or your favorite sports, or foods, or whatever, or merchandise, or movies. um, I'm not really gonna tag anyone per se. I do see um, that Rachel had tagged a lot of different people. I will just go ahead and I will put the questions in my description. So if you want to do the tag, it'll be available for you. Maybe I will tag Monarch Moments, Michelle and Hannah. They can do the I Heart Fall. We can hear about California Fall and what they like about that. But welcome in, Jamie's Disney Kingdom. Thank you for joining. I do appreciate it. But I'll do Monarch Moments. I know, but anybody that wants to do it, I will put the questions in the description. I didn't get a chance to do that yet, but I will get those in there. So I do appreciate that. Have fun with it. They are great questions, and if you like doing something like that or you need an idea, I know for me sometimes that's a great idea to have for a time um, during your stream if you're doing a stream like that. I think at Monarch Moments will do a great job with the tag, yes. And maybe I will um, do the Hitchhiking Bones, but maybe Jillian might want to do it on one of her Saturday morning shows. Yeah, she's looking for an idea. So, like I said, I'll get those questions to you, and and you can decide if you like to do the tag or not. But that's all the tag questions. I do have a couple other things we can go over. I just need to find the pictures. Oh, welcome in. It's Joey's World. No problem. We're still going a little bit here. I know at 7 p.m. There is the Disney Nerd Herders. They will have their show, not so quite prime television. Um, Also, Pete McDevitt goes live with that creator, like a newer creator type of person. He does a good job of interviewing various people. D&G Explorers is on at 8 o'clock. I'm not usually sure what time Pete goes, whether it's like 7 or 8, but he's in there. Pete McDevitt. I think it's 8 o'clock, and then I know at 9 o'clock is Monarch Moments. Hannah and Michelle, and also it is This and That Night, and I know they're doing spooky Halloween types things again. So just going over that list, and if anybody else has different shows, but I will do a this or that type of thing. You're welcome. Oh, and also Danny from Griswold Family Vacay does trivia at 10 p.m. on Wednesday evenings. Welcome back, Noah. So I wanted to make sure I get Danny in there. Luckily, when I saw Blaine, that reminded me. But he does he does trivia. I believe he's doing children's movies trivia on people's favorite movies as they were growing up, or family movies type of things. Thank you, Blaine, for post for that. Just made it to Sonic. Got stuck in traffic. Been listening. Great tag, Rachel and Amy. Thank you, Russ. I do appreciate that. And Sonic. I miss going there for their slushes. We do have one, two. Well, yeah, there's two close by to me. I know there's one um, close, two of them, but they're still kind of a drive for me. I know one's down by where Dis Our Dreams lives, and then there's another one down at Oh, no problem, Pam. Families are first there. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, it's probably about 15-20 minutes, probably 15 minutes for me. Just depends on the traffic and everything like that. But I'm going to do a this or that hocus pocus edition. This or that hocus pocus edition. And then after I'm done, I will plug some other people for the rest of the week and another show. But this or that hocus pocus edition. Sarah or Mary? Sarah or Mary? I like Mary. I just like the expressions and everything that she does. But I also like her because I liked her in other movies, the actress herself. So I just kind of like the way she acts and brings that character with the different expressions and just uh just the way she acts and everything like that. But she was also in like sister I can't think of it now. Nah, I can't think of the name of the movie now. But she was one of the nuns in that movie, and she did really well in that movie also. So I probably shouldn't go by that character, but she just played that type of thing. Billy or Thackeray? Billy or Thackeray? So Billy or Thackeray. I like the talking cat Thackeray or Thackeray himself. Thackeray. Although Billy, he does protect them, but you don't know that until later on as the time goes on. But I would say Thackeray Binks. Allison's mansion or Max's house? Allison's mansion or Max's house? Hmm, that's kind of a tough one there because I love that little tower part of Max's house, but the mansion um, just seems like it would be a nice place to visit. Or I know they were having some type of like costume type party, the parents and everything like that. But Max's house was cozy, and I love that little tower part of his house. So I would probably go with Max's house. Thank you, James. And next week on the Hitchhiking Bones at 10 p.m., I will be their guest on the Hitchhiking Bones. So don't forget to check that out. The Mansion Halloween Party or Town Hall Halloween Party? The Mansion Halloween Party or the Town Hall Halloween Party? Um, where's the castle option? I would say probably the Town Hall Halloween Party, just because they had music, the DJ just seemed fun. Although the refreshments looked pretty good at the other party, but the Town Hall Halloween Party seemed more friendly and open and wasn't stuffy or anything like that. But the Town Hall Halloween Party. Light the black flame candle or don't light the black flame candle? Light the black flame candle or don't light the black flame candle? Probably out of curiosity, I probably would have lit the flame candle, although it probably would be kind of scary and spooky to want to go ahead and do that. I'm surprised. I'm guessing in Salem itself they have that location there, and I'm surprised they don't have certain things there that are in the movie and everything like that. But I think I would be curious to just go ahead and light it. I mean, they told Max not to do it. It's just like telling a little kid, don't do it, and they go ahead and do it, or whatever. Mansion has better props, but Town Hall has better party music. Yes, Jonathan, that is true. We'll go with Mansion. Yes, for the Haunted Mansion, because it does remind me of the Haunted Mansion in New Orleans Square at Disneyland, the outside of Allison's house. But I would want to be out of curiosity. Okay, I'll light it and see what happens. Got my order in. Okay, and the last one is Come Little Children, or I Put a Spell on You. I like that. I Put a Spell on You. Winifred sings that, and of course that's Bette Midler. She's one of my favorite actresses and singers. So I Put a Spell on You is good. The Come Little Children, Sarah does a good job with it, but I Put a Spell on You, that's more jazzier and more danceable and everything like that. Got my order in. Yummy. But that was the last one for the this or that of Hocus Pocus. And then we'll do one more to go on that if anybody else has. I Put a Spell on You, hands down, yes. Anybody else with I Put a Spell on You or Come Little Children Come? And we'll do one more quick one. It's a this or that Disney villains. This or that Disney villains. Some of these matchups, though, yeah, kind of tough. Gaston or Captain Hook? Gaston or Captain Hook? For me, I would say I like Captain Hook. I've always liked the Peter Pan and Captain Hook and everything. So for me, I'm going to go with Captain Hook. I know he can kind of be sort of, I don't want to say flaky type of thing, but I don't know, just something about the way he acts and different things. To me, Gaston's more chauvinistic type of guy. I mean, granted, that's his role, and he's trying to get the best woman or the best girl or whatever. So he's kind of ego type of thing. But for me, Captain Hook. Ursula or the Evil Queen? Ursula or the Evil Queen? I know if Pam's fan was here, it would be Ursula. He's roughly the size of a barge. Yes. Yeah, Garrett probably wishes he was Gaston. But I know Pam's fan was here, Ursula all the way. For me, I kind of, that's a hard one. I'll go with Ursula. I do like, um, just the way her character is evilist. Yeah, she was here, but sure, like with the kids and probably dinner time and stuff like that. But she was in here. She was here earlier, and I know the kids were kind of going around. But Ursula for Pam, the Evil Queen. I'm probably gonna have to lean that way a little bit though. She's just I don't know, just real. Yeah, that one's hard. That's a hard one for me. But Ursula does have good songs to sing. She's just evil in a sense. I'm not saying the Evil Queen isn't evil because she does come up with the ideas of the poison apple and disguising herself and everything like that. I missed her. Yeah, yes, she did. Well, she may pop back in, but I wasn't sure. But Ursula or the Evil Queen, and it looks like mostly everyone said Ursula. There was a few people that said the Evil Queen, though. Yeah, that one's tough for me because the Evil Queen does get very evil in the way she is. It more, it's probably more or less jealousy type of thing and stuff. But yeah, the next one is Hades or Maleficent. Hades or Maleficent. I'm going to go with Maleficent for me. Um, she's just another one that's kind of like, and I'm going by like the cartoon Maleficent. That's what they show. I mean, I know Maleficent in her own movies, has a nice little story, and you kind of feel bad and different things like that. But she does have an evil side to her in the actual cartoon part of it. But Maleficent for me. So Hades or Maleficent. Hades, yeah, he just tries to be comic relief in a sense, even though it's kind of bad in a sense, but he's just more to me like a comic relief type of evil guy. That's funny. But James Wood does a great job with Hades. Yes. Yes. That they are all hard. I mean, because they all do a good job. They all bring out the characters, the actors of that. The guy who plays Gaston, he's actually from my area. The guy who played Gaston in the cartoon version, actually grew up around my area. So, so that is a thing. And that's the thing with Maleficent. That's where I think a lot of people really grew to love Maleficent is because of the Angelina Jolie movies of a Maleficent. The last one is Scar or Cruella de Vil. Scar or Cruella de Vil. For me, I'm gonna say Scar. Scar is just downright evil brother, jealous brother. He just, nah, like get away from me type of, and just give me what I want. I know like Cruella has the evil, crazy plans of wanting the dogs and stuff like that, but Scar just as evil. Yeah, Jeremy Irons does very well with Scar, the voice and everything of Scar. Be prepared, yes. But yeah, and I could just see that song and hear that from the actual festival of the Lion King, them doing the "Be Prepared" and even just during the cartoon version and everything. But Scar. All right, fight at Sonic. Oh no, be careful, Russ. Just be careful, or that's not good. But that is mainly the fall Halloweenish type of items that I have for this evening. Hopefully 20th, 30ish Angelina or older James. Oh no, Russ. I don't know, Monarch Moments. James is a pretty nice guy, no matter what age. But just um, but like I said, that'll be all the fall stuff. I I do go live on Wednesdays at 6 p.m. Sometimes I will do surprise streams or late night trivia as a surprise on various nights, and also um, look for myself as a guest on the Hitchhiking Bones. Um, then this Saturday is um, Russ with What in the World with Russ. This Our Dreams goes live at 11 a.m. with their stream. Myers and the Mouse is usually 1 p.m. Eastern time. So check everyone out. I do like to thank Dean of the Live Place, theliveplace.com. Check them out. They show he has all kinds of different channels, over probably over 100 now, different channels of people who either go live or they're in the Disney parks, or people who do the cruising and travel industry or RV industry. So there's various different channels to check out and make friends and get different information. So check out deanoftheliveplace.com and his website, and also his channel. Sometimes he goes live and features different trivia games or different ideas that he comes up with about the parks, or like he just got various people from the community to do movie week. So that was pretty fun. I actually have always admired her fearless resolve and many causes. Jolie did a lot of prep for Maleficent because she loves anime. Oh, I bet you. That's the thing when they like a movie in that. So, just stupidity. Oh, yes. And don't forget to check out Disney Nerd Herders at 7 p.m. Then at 8 p.m., P. McDevitt and D&G Explorers goes live at 8 p.m. Also, 9 p.m. Monarch Moments, This and That Crew, 10 p.m. Griswold Family Vacation. Also on Friday nights, Monarch Moments goes live with their Food Fridays, or Weird Food Fridays, maybe. You never know what type of items they'll be doing next. And so check them out. And then there's all other different channels in the parks. So have a great night, everyone. I will see you in the chats, and let the adventures begin. And I do thank you all for coming. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already done so. Thank you very much, and have a great evening, everyone. I do appreciate it. Bye.